have been estranged from most of my immediate and extended family for the last 3 years now, and it's undoubtedly been the best decision I have ever made for myself. Hi, I'm Mo, and welcome to the Estranged Club. In this video, I will be talking about the 5 main reasons why I love being estranged from my family. Let's get into it. Number 1, I finally have the space to heal. In the first 2 years of cutting off my family, I experienced vivid nightmares and horrible flashbacks regarding my trauma. And even though it sounds bad, it was absolutely necessary for me to process what had happened and for me to heal. Now that I'm 3 years out, I can say that leaving has actually helped my mental health so much. I'm no longer on edge. I'm no longer looking over my shoulder and feeling anxious all the time about when the next form of abuse is going to come. I am finally free from that, and I can only work on healing myself from what has happened. Number 2, I can explore who I really am as a person. Before, when I lived with my family, I would often think about how my parents would react to things or if they would judge me if I had an interest. But now that I'm estranged, I'm able to explore my interests and pursue them without any fear of judgment. To be fair, there are some areas that I do fear judgment in, but that's more of a traumatic response, and I am still working on it in terms of healing. And it's great because according to reason number 1, I've got that space now. Number 3, I feel more empowered to make decisions for myself. In today's society, it's not heavily recommended for you to cut off your family altogether. A lot of people would suggest that you try to work things out. After all, they're your mom and dad. You only get one pair of parents. And to an extent, they're right. Like, I will never have parents of my own, and that's unfortunate. But cutting them off was for my own safety and for my own happiness. And since I've broken that huge societal expectation and norm, I just don't have that pressure on me to have to live in any sort of way. In other words, making decisions for myself is a lot easier. Number 4, I'm able to help people break free from toxic forces in their lives. Ever since I've become vocal about my estrangement, I found that lots of friends and acquaintances have reached out to me and asked for advice regarding their own toxic relationships, their own family relationships, and it really brings me a lot of pride and joy to be able to help these people improve their lives. My decision to become estranged has motivated others to do the same for themselves, to choose themselves, so that they can start having the life that they wanted to live. Number 5, I can truly appreciate genuine and worthwhile relationships. I came from a family that only cared about outward appearances. As long as we looked good on Facebook, that is all that mattered to them. We would often take photos at the dinner table and have all these amazing meals laid out on Facebook. We looked like the perfect family, but we weren't. As soon as the pictures were done being taken, we were sat in silence on our phones, not even talking to each other, and that kind of environment is just not healthy for a child to grow up in and for anyone to live in general. Like, if you're not being your authentic and genuine self, that's gonna come at an expense. I'll never have my parents, I'll never have that extended family, but I've got a family that I can call my own, that I've chosen for myself, that I know is there for me when I can call on them. And those relationships are just so genuine and so important, and I don't know what I would do without them. I think that breaking away from toxicity altogether has opened doors to actual genuine relationships that work for me. It just makes me super grateful for those that actually love me. Are you estranged from family? Comment below some reasons why you love being estranged. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it valuable, please give it a like and subscribe. I post estrangement content every Sunday in the hopes of inspiring others and building a community.